What's in a name? My name is Andre Battles. When you look at my life, you'll see that my life has been exactly that. A battle. Born to an American father and a Bahamian mother. The name Andre means man, warrior. A man-child built for war, built to battle. From abuse at the hand of my father, to countless relocations, to severe asthma, diabetes, an amputated leg, drug addiction, divorce, a failed ministry, and all by the age of 40. I was appropriately named. I hated my name. I hated how it rolled off of the tongue of my mother when she would call me. I hated the sound of my name being called by my father when he was angry. I was always in trouble. So the sound of my name being called was never pleasant. I can imagine that Abram didn't like his name. His name meant High Father. He had to have hated this name because he wanted a son of his own, but deep in his aging years, he was childless. What a joke. Andre, a warrior. A warrior who was defenseless against his father's verbal and physical blows. Abram, a high father who by the age of 85 had no children. And what about you? You hate your name, and you hate the circumstances that surround your life. You feel as if life has been unfair. But what's in a name? I want to encourage you to know that it is the very circumstances that God has placed you in that's going to mold you into the man or the woman that He eventually wants you to become. You don't like what you see when you look around yourself, when you look at your surroundings. Neither did I. Abram didn't like his situation. He prayed. He asked God for something. God even promised that He would do it. And 25 years went by before the promise came to pass. In my life, I have had these ideas. I've even had dreams that have directed me to know that God had a special purpose for my life. And up to this point, at the age of 40, I haven't really seen them come to pass the way I felt they should. It's the same thing with you. You have had dreams, visions, premonitions, ideas, thoughts, feelings that something special would happen. But the only thing that's ever happened to you is pain. I know where you are. I understand fully what it's like to feel disappointment. But my encouragement to you, young brother, my encouragement to you, young man, my encouragement to you, senior citizen who feels like life has passed them by, middle-aged individual, trust God. Trust Him. Yeah, that's what I said. It may seem as if that particular ship has sailed. That dream is over. Trust God, because your purpose is hidden in your name. You see, your name is not pain. Your name is not divorce. Your name is not drug addiction. Your name is not slut, hoe, or pimp. Your name is not stupid, poverty. Your name is not depression. These may be things that you were made to deal with because of the choices of your parents, because of the choices of society around you, and then you inherited some things and then you cultivated others. But your name is neither of these things. You are a child of God, destined for greatness, destined and equipped with a purpose. And although it may seem as if rain constantly comes down on your parade, you have great purpose. It is the seed that we must contemplate. Look at its life. It's buried from the very beginning. How is it supposed to shine beyond that position? I mean, come on, you're putting it under the dirt. But it's the very dirt that enhances it, strengthens it, and so that after time you see that first bud bursting through the earth. We are the seed, and the circumstances that we were made to deal with represents the earth, its pressure, its force. But we burst through it and we rise. We enter into a new level once we burst through the earth. As we sprout, as we grow, as we rise towards the sun. But remember, without that dirt, you are nothing. Without the pain and the suffering that you experienced, without the heartache, without the abuse, verbal, mental, sexual, emotional, without a father that abused you, without a mother that wasn't there, without that experience from foster home to foster home, without that experience with a drunk mother or father, without that experience where you were moving around constantly, without it, you wouldn't be so strong. Without the wind, that young seedling will never have the strength in its stem developed. Without the resistance you faced, you would never be able to encourage someone else who's coming under you, who's coming after you. It may not seem like it was fair, but your purpose was in your name and in your situation.